Let's be clear, you've been through some real battles, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and yet you kept going. That alone is revolutionary. We are living in a time when social media has become the main stage for your generation. Over 60% of TikTok users are between the ages of 13 and 24 years old. You are the majority. You are the movement. TikTok isn't just a space to laugh, to trend, or to learn a new dance. It has become a global platform where young people speak up, where they shine light on mental health issues, climate justice, racial injustice, and call out inequities. So I say it again, it's a space where your voice can make a difference. And that last part, that your voice matters, is what spoke and speaks to me the most. So let me ask you, future class of 2029, how will you use your voice to make a difference? And in what space will you rise? For some of you, I'll say it again, it may be TikTok. For others, it could be through music or through poetry, through rhythm and rhyme. Maybe it's your ability to inspire your friends when they're feeling kind of low. Maybe it's your vision to build a clothing brand that actually uplifts the community. Or maybe it's you in the gym putting in work, getting stronger, faster, preparing to lead on the court and in the field. Or maybe it's you encouraging your teammates during practice, not when you just win. Some of you young kings and queens today came in with everything planned. You know your high school schedule probably already. You know what college you want to go to. You might even know what job you want in 10 years from now. And that's beautiful. You're focused. But some of you may be sitting here today not knowing what's next. Not knowing what's next at all. And that's okay too. You may have stumbled this year. You may have struggled. You may have wondered if you were going to make it here today. This is a church, right? So I came to bring you some good news. Let's pretend just for a moment that we're in the Southern Baptist Church, even though this is not a Southern Baptist church. But go ahead and turn to your neighbor and say, I am somebody. I am somebody. There you go. There you go. Greatness is over me. Go ahead and say, greatness is over me.
Say greatness is over me.
And that is because it is. You reach the end of your middle school journey, but this isn't the end of the road. This is the start of your revolution. And here's what makes this moment even more powerful. You attend a school that boldly names itself the Social Justice School. Right. Let's pause for a moment again and give a big round of applause for your teachers, your principals, your staff, the people who make this beautiful, powerful, and revolutionary community strong. I know some of you studied the movements, you reflected on the state of our world. You learned that your voice is not just noise, it's a tool for justice. But let me remind you, you don't have to wait 5 or 10 years or even wait till you get to high school to make a difference. You don't need a college degree or 1 million followers. You can make change right now. I'm gonna say it again. You can make change right now. Just look, and this is the history teacher in me, but just look at the young people who came before you. Teenagers were important to the Montgomery bus boycott, while adults were organizing carpools and strategizing meetings. African-American teenagers, black teenagers walked miles to school, carried groceries for their elders, and stood on principle, stood on business. They were part of a movement that lasted over a year. Take you to another movement. Then came the Freedom Riders. Young people, many just out of high school, some in middle school, who rode buses in the Deep South to challenge segregation. They risked their lives, not just for clout, but for change. And then we can't forget about the young lady named Ruby Bridges. At just 6 years old, she walked through mobs of angry protesters just to go to school. She was escorted by federal marshals so she could sit in a classroom. 6 years old. Don't ever tell me you're too young to be powerful. Even right here in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, there was a movement that I was blessed to help called Don't Leave D.C. Started by young people